Hey guys, I have been dying to do this series. Lately, I have been marveling at how I can achieve dinner for my family for most nights for just $10. 9 times out of 10, it'll be around the $10 mark. And so I was like, let me make this a series. I didn't want to wait until I had better equipment, better background lighting, but I was like, whatever, let's just get started. And so I did realize early on that I'm going to have to kind of include a caveat here. And so when I say $10, I'm talking about the main parts of the meal, the things that I have to go out and buy specifically for the meal. I'm not talking about staples. And so this is what I mean when I say staples. These are things I assume that most people have in their house at all times. Some type of dressing, some type of minced garlic, some type of heavy whipping cream or milk. That's what and same thing with seasonings. And also another staple I'm going to show in just a minute is Parmesan cheese. I kind of assume like everyone has Parmesan cheese in their house. And so if you don't have the staples, it will raise the price tag for you. But if you have all these things, in your kitchen already, you're good. And so the salmon was $8. The head of lettuce was 89 cents. I actually got 2 nights worth of the nice big salads out of that one 89-cent head of lettuce. The tomato was 40 cents and the pasta was free from the food pantry. My friend that works at the food pantry says like she wants people to take advantage of the food pantry more often. She says a lot of people assume because they work full time that they're not entitled to it, but it's for people who are still working and still struggling. And so, you got to figure if people aren't working, they're more than likely entitled to government assistance. And so they have Link Card or they have EBT, so they're fine. But a lot of people out here, as you guys know, are working. My husband's a truck driver. I'm a makeup artist. And, times are still tough. And so go to that food pantry, grab those things of rice, those beans, those bags of pasta. It goes a long way. And so I seasoned my salmon. Same thing with seasonings. I consider those staples. So season with whatever you like. I did black pepper, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, red crushed peppers, and salt. I seasoned my salmon. I cooked my pasta. Once my salmon was done, I added the heavy cream. If you're in a pinch, you can do milk. I've done milk. And I put aside a cup of that starchy pasta water from cooking the pasta, and I added that too. And now you're going to just stir everything in. I know it's watery right now, but it is going to thicken up. It's going to thicken up like me after my 4th baby. So just keep on stirring. It's going to get there. This is where I really questioned like the level of cheapness that I had achieved, y'all, because I'm about to add some spinach and I forgot to put that in the main ingredients. And the reason is because I will go to like a salad bar at like a Mariano's or a Jewel, and I will grab a handful of spinach. I will grab a handful of spinach and I will just get just that. And mind you, it's like $10 a pound for the salad bar. This comes out to like 50 cents, y'all. And I was like, man, am I really in the trenches like this that I'm getting 50 cents worth of spinach from the salad bar? And yes, I am. And so we're going to continue stirring. At this point, you can start to taste and see what more seasonings you want to add. But the smell, I wish we were at the point of having smell-o-vision. This pasta smells amazing. Let me see here. Also, so my salad, I know that I showed you guys that full tomato earlier, but I ended up having some leftover grape tomatoes from the other night, from my other meal, and so I just used that. But principle is still the same. Could have cut up that big tomato that was 40 cents and could have used that. I seasoned my lettuce with black pepper, Italian seasoning, and whatever dressing I have. Tonight it was ranch. And I did have some more stuff I could have added to this salad. I had like some eggs in the refrigerator. I had some onion. But we had a crazy day, and I just kind of wanted to keep it simple at this point and get dinner on the table. We are not using real dishes right now, y'all. It's a very, very busy season, but we're going to recycle. You're going to see a lot of, paper plates and stuff. So please excuse us, but that's the 5-year-old's plate and the 11-year-old's plate. That was a 12-year-old's plate. That's the 14-year-old's plate. That's the 16-year-old's plate. This is everybody eating. That's Miss Attitude over there, but that's leftovers. Let me know if this was helpful, guys. That's my plate. Yum.